Now Barrett again shifts it off to Perifeta, looking for some space, but straight down the throat of Gilbert. Quickly off to Garden Basham as the Highlanders look to get something going here. Garden Basham pops it up for Ainsley. Fakatava. Frizzell standing flat-footed. Now here is Jonah Lowe, hardly been involved really in the game. Fakatava for Frizzell. Nice offload to Marshall. Sees a bit of space too, Reece Marshall. Tries to get the pass off, but it's fallen for Rieko Ioane. And he's driven down in the tackle. Turning the ball over rather too regularly, the Highlanders. Here's Perifeta. Now here's space again for Talau. Looking to double round. Ioane will be far too quick. Oh, wow. The Blues are in again. Real class. And this time it's Rieko Ioane scores.
Way too much class. And the Highlanders, they are really paying for switching off and making errors. That time it was Reece Marshall. He tried to get a miracle offload to Fakatava.
Try number 46 in Super Rugby. It's right up there. Still a way to go with Israel Folau on 60, the leading try scorer. Here's Perifeta in possession, but the Highlanders coming up very, very quickly, driving the Blues back here. Eklund across for Barrett, off to Rieko Ioane. Pretty slow ball. I thought he was going to blow the other penalty.
Yeah, ripped out, just a rip.
AJ
Just
Lamb,
a rip.
the ball has been ripped out, so Hunt sends it a wild pass out into midfield for Baccato, and his kick goes as far as
to the wrong man.
Yeah, to the wrong bloke. He gets rid of the first bloke and the second. Tries and the third.
Oh my goodness!
Heavens above. Wow. And Satutu, he needs to pop it up, and he does for Ioane. But oh, Mark Talau, unbelievable again.
Oh. He is throwing players away and skinning them like they don't even exist. Down the throat it went, and you thought to yourself, maybe he will give them some relief and kick it back. But then he decided, you know what, it's been a good night, I'll have a lick. That very moment, they were in trouble, the Highlanders. Little goose step, stutter step, bang, gets rid of Bogato. And on the outside of another defender, they try to come across and get him. Gets rid of those two players as well. One-handed offload to Satutu. Good cover from Mitch Hunt, but support play from Perifeta. Mark Talau, stand up, you have had some sort of a game. Well finished by Perifeta, and Satutu was involved as well.
Oh, and good defenders too that he's getting through. Down as well, you look at this here, Billy Harmon's a good defender. Bang, just straight through, just too strong. And Harmon coming back again, and this is the heartbreak as well. Harmon comes for the ball. No, Ioane's there.
Looked like one dynamic movement to me, that, from Satutu.
Sean Withy, who's played most of the game. The ball's been turned over. So it's going to be the Blues as Rieko Ioane looks to slip through.
Field position seems to be the key for you guys at the moment, trying to get that set piece into play.
Yeah, I think we want to keep it a structured game, back our set piece, play territory, and obviously the Blues want to break it open. So the more we can keep it structured, go set piece to set piece, we'll be in good stead in the second half.
7 metres out here for the visitors. Beauden Barrett shifts it across. Ioane, can he break through? He can. Clark taken down in a good tackle by Brett Cameron. And that turnover ball here. Barrett floats it across Perifeta. Now Ioane. Oh, little show and go. Rieko Ioane. He's got Lamb with him. Pops the ball across. Lamb still going, and Barrett makes the tackle head on. But here come the Blues once more. And goes hunting for it. Joshua Fusitua. Therefore, Walker Learwood, he just leaves it behind though. Hacked ahead, Satutu. And here is Ioane. Rieko Ioane. Taken in the tackle of Proctor.
Well done, Rayasi, got the turnover.
Just straightens the attack line. Now Christie down the blind again. Rieko Ioane. Good tackle, Blackwell around on his bootlaces.
You don't see that very often, and he's hurt the open side for the Crusaders. But the Blues spin it wide. Tuivasa-Sheck stepping. Oh, what a try! Gets a nice ball away to Rieko Ioane, who stopped just 5 metres short of the line. Well, discipline from the Crusaders is good.
It's good by Red.
And now they've got it and stolen it.
Stay there.
Gary, nice little flick on pass away to Suafua. Retallick trying to anchor himself over the ball. Oh, lovely ball up from Finlay Christie to Rieko Ioane, and he's inside the 22.
Quick transfer away for Sullivan. Talau sits down the attempted tackle there of Cannon, and now they go across to the edges. Squad. Crisp throw to the back. Clark up in the line now. Barrett creating an overlap on the outside. Talau. Mark Talau firing it in field and cleaned up to touch. Darry, the first try scorer of the night. Into the 22. Barrett at pace. Now for Ioane. Christie looking, going. That's a terrific hit back from the Blues.
Team try I've ever seen. Finlay Christie, he started it with the smarts down the blind side. He was just busy everywhere, yes, providing service, but did it all himself at the end. Finlay Christie
comes away with a flat pass away to Ioane. Tackle made by Teresi, and there's some great work at the breakdown by Hunter Ward. Rieko Ioane tucks it under the arm. Runs into the figure of Jed Holloway, and I think they might have another turnover here. The Waratahs, they do.
Turnover's good. Carried back inside the 22.
Back it goes to Wilson. And Ioane.
Fine.
Loose ball.
Knock on.
And it's been knocked on actually by the Waratahs in the end. And Christie to Darry.
Forward overthrow, and Robovo away from one. We know he likes to go, and he kicks and chases, and now it is Caleb Clark who's going to hit back on the counter, 10-metre mark. Kawanga Fussy with a good carry. Christie getting it to Barrett. No way through there. Pick and go to Leah, wanting to get involved. Shrugged off one, then got it back to Christie. And Sullivan. And Ioane over! Try to the Blues. Some slick work inside the Drua 22. And the first 5-pointer goes to Rieko Ioane.
Finlay Christie just testing out those 10, 20, 30 defenders. He got out a couple of times. But that man there, Rieko Ioane, he knows how to finish, as he said. He hasn't scored in the last 6 games. And he'll be happy with that try to get his side out in front.
The Blues. Ioane through a couple. The gap opens up. He puts on some footwork. He's into the 22.
And inside the 22, just like that, go the Blues. Plummer again for Ioane. And Rieko Ioane's brought down.
And it's been seized by Scott Barrett.
Past 10.
Now the kick's been charged, but the Crusaders have still got it. Oh, that's been charged again. That was Stranger's kick. Now here's Rieko Ioane trying to get past Havili. Now Tonga Fussy trucking towards the line. Now Eklund. They go down the back, and Tui Polotu is there. Segner. Heem goes hard, he goes straight, and he goes through, and he's got it away to Rieko Ioane. And that's huge. That might just be the winner for the Blues.
Take a bow, Bryce Heem. I just mentioned you before. Getting back and helping. All the hard work, but this time he decides to take it up. And he got rid of a player on the way. They brought it down. Here it is. He showed some strength, got rid of Roy Gard, I think it was. and his outside partner right off his shoulder. Great try.
Oh, this would be a beautiful line. I would see just the way he straightens off his left foot, uses his power, good timing on the pass. Such a versatile player, Bryce Hing.
Well, he will do anything the Blues ask of him. By the Highlanders lock, Tuonga Fasi. Makaleo making the tackle. Another good clean out there from Mark Telea. Now straightening up the middle is Rieko Ioane. Blues trying to lift the intensity here. Mitch Hunt, he was quite close to the touchline when he took that ball. Hooks the kick back and field. Pedofeta's there. Here's Telea. Going to have a go at Gilbert. Oh, gets a nice ball away. Rieko Ioane accelerating nicely. Straightening up the middle. Oh, great tackle. Who's now starting to wind into action. Plummer gets a bit of width on it. Pedofeta spots a little, get lovely ball away to Rieko Ioane, accelerating. Just clipped from behind by Matt Fonga. Freddie Burns all over him. Burns has hacked it through. He should win the race to the ball, although back comes Rieko Ioane. It's over the line. Ioane picks it up, sets off downfield. Segner has it quickly onto Plummer. Going to have Parkinson. Oh, good tackle made by Shannon Frizzell, but he keeps it alive. Segner gets rid of it. Pedofeta, Rieko Ioane now. Thought about unloading the pass. Took it up the middle. And oh, great rip away by Withy for the Highlanders. The new man, Eklund. Tui Polotu wins it. Knock away to Telea. Pedofeta, lovely ball into space for Rieko Ioane. Gets it away to Plummer, but he loses it. Nareki again, it was just breaking the play up. Knock. Now Sullivan on, trying to get on the outside, Rieko Ioane. And staying strong in the tackle too. Eventually it's Harmon who takes him to ground. Now, bit of space here. Quickly through the hands, AJ Lamb. Finding a bit of space. Oh, great offload on the inside. Heen. Ioane. Christie with him. Finley Christie. Oh, the Blues go end to end. What a beauty.
You caught it, TJ. But they've exhausted a lot of guys into that ruck. And here it is. Nice bit of work from Ioane. AJ Lamb with a beautiful pass on the inside, and they're away. Perese gets back on defence, but just enough does Finlay Christie to move to the left-hand side and score. Outstanding try.
The Sixers Blues have the ball. Nice pass from Akira Ioane. Barrett now. Oh, lovely ball to Rieko Ioane. Hooper can't drag him in. Eventually got caught by the cover, but the Blues now back on the front foot and into the 22. Blues have numbers away to the left. Rieko Ioane, great ball away to Robinson, and the Big Red goes steaming down to the 22.
Now Christie again, away for Barrett. Backwards. Oh, now it's with Ioane. Almost broke down again as Christie serves it up to Ioane. Sullivan. Now it's Rieko Ioane.
Falling
losing
into
his footing. Not the first time players have done that tonight. Ruben O'Neill is on for the Crusaders. Kurt Eklund is on for the Blues. Little kick through. Here's Telea. Oh, danger, danger. Just saved by Sullivan. Off to Rieko Ioane.
Play on.
Christie goes quickly from inside his own 22. Looks to offload, does so as Rieko Ioane makes a bit of ground. Now Stephen Pedofeta away for Barrett, playing out on this left wing side.
You're fine. Not on the ball. No, leave it. You're not on the ball.
Now Barrett away for Rieko Ioane, showing his pace. Still on his feet, Ioane. Off it goes for
18
Lay.
Offside advantage.
Playing an offside advantage here. Barrett fires the pass. Now Knock gets it away. Should be a try, and it will be for Caleb Clark. Right at the death.
Willie Hines was the man that got stuck out there. It was good from Beauden Barrett. Nice little pop on. Plummer's been really good since he came on the field. Nice swift delivery.